Hello and welcome to the Punished for Protecting Live broadcast with your host, Francesca Amato, national expert in the Americans with Disabilities Act, domestic violence and child abuse advocate, best-selling author, and founder of Punished for Protecting Incorporated. We welcome all of our viewers watching on Facebook via Punished for Protecting News and the CPS News Network. If you're watching on YouTube at Punish No More and Free to Protect, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. You can also find Punish for Protecting News on Rumble. Now, without further ado, here is your host, Francesca Amato.
Welcome everyone. This is a just on the spot live that I'm doing right now, and I'm doing this because of the GLOW event that's happening July 14th in Washington, D.C., and I want to catch everyone up. But before I go any further today with this live, I'm just going to post a short 2-minute video on my legal notice because nothing, you guys can share, please share, we ask you to share as much as possible, but my videos have to stay intact unless I give, unless I give explicit permission to anyone to take parts of my video or to narrate my video or to upload it or so on and so forth. So please watch this 2-minute video, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to speak to all of you about this amazing Hey guys, so first before I begin talking, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. And I'm going to just sit down in a minute here so I can just watch the comments and make sure that everybody can hear me before I talk about this today. Hi everyone. I see you on the comments saying hello, but I just need to know if you can hear me. I'm just waiting for some comments. Okay, here we go. They're a little delayed. Yes. Okay, great. They're a little delayed for me when you guys type them in. So I'm talking about the event on July 14th that's coming up very soon. And I am very inundated because I've got clients around the country. We're really knocking the crap out of these courts. I want to start giving some encouraging news because I know that it's very difficult to see this fight going on for so long, and that it's still going on. And I know that could be very disheartening to know that, right? But the point is that we're definitely seeing changes in these courts. We have court judges that are being held accountable. We have court judges that are just sitting there, no matter how much we've exposed them, they're still doing evil. But I'm seeing changes, guys. I really am seeing changes. Matter of fact, I'm getting more and more awesome reports from my clients. Even the slightest little bit is helpful to people. And I'm getting a lot of really good reports back from people. When you advocate for people, it's nice because they feel like they have somebody they can lean on, even though there's so much more than just having someone there to lean on. Of course, there's a lot more to it. I'm a domestic violence, child abuse, and Americans with Disability Act expert advocate. I've done this nationwide. I've been doing this for now pushing 15 years, my friends. And people have done this way longer than me, that have tried to pave the way in this garbage that they call family court. So what we're doing, because my heart is for women and children, mothers and children, and yes, fellas, I do fight for fathers. I've helped fathers in great deals, but not the abusive ones. And so we're doing an event, and I want to tell you, I have a lot to say, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time here today. So spread this like crazy. It's really important that I show the disclaimer, because I cannot have people taking parts of my videos and interviewing my videos without me there, without my express permission. You can share them completely as they are, but I do not give permission to anyone unless you come to me directly and I know you, and I know that you are a legitimate, ethical broadcaster. And if I find anybody that takes even pieces of my videos, you will be sued. It's just that simple, and I will do it, and I will win because I have disclaimers all over my product, and I have a brand, and I have numerous, what do you call it? I don't know what they even call it, but everything has been branded for years, okay? So it's very important to me, and it's important to me for many, many reasons. And one of the reasons is you. You're the main reason, okay? When my families come on here and they tell a story, that is their heart. They're speaking about what they've been through, and I don't want that changed or altered in any way, shape, or form. It really upsets me when people, you're entitled to your opinion, everybody is, but when you start spreading a false narrative, when I'm trying to undo the false narrative that the courts are doing to them, so I can get people out there that maybe have never seen this before, understand what's actually happening, because their children can be next, and trust me, their children can be next. That really pisses me off, okay? So, and the work that we put into it and the hard work. Now, back in May, I just want to let everybody know so you're all aware. And all moms, please spread this to all the moms groups right now, because this is very encouraging to them. A lot of mothers and children are suffering. As you know, the family court is a destructive place. Family courts, CPS, many, many law enforcement, political, most politicians are involved and steeped deeply into this, okay? It is the child trafficking industry, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. John Walsh is the head of all of this. He's mixed in as high as the White House. So it is important that this event that we're doing, yes, and no family is safe. Oh, thank you so much. That's very sweet to say. Thanks for your time and consideration in these matters. Thank you, and thank you for watching. We really appreciate that. Now, everybody can help, because this event on July 14th, I have numerous confirmations. Originally, and I've been to Congress before, originally it was Antonio Delgado of New York State. That is the person that got me in the room before last time. And I think the time before that, we were in the Congressional Library. Or Congress Library, a congressional library near Congress. This year we're going to be back in the Capitol, but because of everything that's happened, and we had a few trolls that actually contacted the House and said some horrible things about families that are coming out there, and obviously they're on high alert now. You know the whole thing and whatever. I don't even want to talk about that because I have my own opinion on that, but I'm not even going to waste my breath with it. But but just so you know, we are going, and the event is happening, and the event is an awesome event. You can see it on your screen. It's July 14th and it's going to start. We're going to all meet at the state capitol in Washington, D.C. This is all over my Facebook page. So guys, you can go and you can grab yourself a copy right off of there. And this is really important because mothers, we're gonna finally take this system down. I'm telling you, because things have changed. And I'm talking to all these Congress members all over the country, but I'm doing this urgent video today, and I'm doing it, obviously it's, obviously this is, this is something that I just kind of just jumped on, and I didn't prepare anybody. So, I do need you to spread the word. But if you look at the press release that's gone out, it's gone to like every single state. I'm talking from Alaska all the way, Arizona, Alabama, California, Virginia, West Virginia, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Vermont, Indiana, Idaho. I can't even, like, every single state in our nation. Okay. And what I need from all you moms, if you read this, it's going to tell you we're having an evening mommies glowing in the darkness. And we're going to be lining the streets, okay, around the White House and down, if anybody knows that area. We're going to discuss this when we meet in teams once we're out there on July 14th. We're meeting at the Capitol at 10 a.m. and then we're going to have a break in between. I'm going to tell you guys all about it right now. And we have a nice guest list, but you guys are welcome, and we want you to come from all over this country. We want mothers coming from all over this country. Now, if you have this press release and you go to my Facebook page, if you're watching it from my Facebook page, or you just simply go to my Facebook page, Francesca Amato, the main page, you will see this, and I will make sure that this is spread and asking people to spread it. Because if you're not already on the guest list to come inside the Capitol, they're being very strict right now. We have to be escorted in groups of 10 and 15. You will be able to speak to your own Congress members. I will be with you for every Congress member you speak to, though. I will be at every one of them with you guys, and you're going to be able to have a voice. You're going to be able to talk about what's been happening to you and your children and how they've been placed with abusers, placed in the abusive foster care system, harmed. Children have just regressed. Such horrible things have happened to the children of this nation. So I need you all to come, all your mothers. I've got fathers coming, I have media coming, I have Red, White, and Boom coming out, TGI Now, myself, Punished for Protecting News, but we also have other media, that's DC media, that's going to be infused with media, both in the morning and in the evening. So in the evening, we're doing a glow-in-the-dark protest with mothers, and we ask you guys to please, bring glow in the dark, anything that you have that glows in the dark. We're asking you guys you can even bring a stream of lights, because we're going to maybe, link them across ourselves as we line up. We're anticipating, we'd like to see great volumes of people. This is the most important thing that in our country, is to save our families, is to save children. And we need moms to just come out in droves. We are the driving force of this nation. And we are powerhouses, moms. And just so you know, we're winning this battle. I want you to know that we're winning this battle, and it must end now. You're 100% right. And it's only going to end if you show up. Okay? This is a very powerful protest. I want it to be the last ever of this topic. Okay, I don't care what I do in this life. I will help people for eternity if I have to. Okay, but I want to see the family court abolished. I want the system taken down. It is useless, except it's harmful. And CPS and foster care and forced adoption. I can do story after story. I could be here doing stories from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed at night. And I can have interview after interview after interview after interview after interview. And they're all going to tell you the same thing. They're all going to tell you that all of this is evil, that this has done no good, that there's nothing worse than a motherless home, that there's nothing more harmful, that families have come out of this very, very scathed and very damaged. And people are still fighting for their children, and children are begging to be with their mothers, and mothers are begging and besides themselves to be with their children. I mean, we have the death of Thomas Valva and the Justina Valva story. We have the death of Mason DeCosmo. We have the death of Kyra Franchetti, and she just won an Emmy. thanks to Jackie Vanchetti's amazing work, protective mothers. So this is for protective mothers, and we're going to dispel the darkness in Washington, D.C. and across this nation. We're going to pierce the darkness, mothers, and we need you. I need you. And so I'm doing this live right now. You can email me at National Coalition for CPS and Family, at National Coalition FC, which is for Family Court, .CPS reform. But we're not reforming this. This was my foundation years ago. I am about abolish and arrest. This has to stop, and this shall stop. And we are finally at this point where this will happen. So if you email me, you can get on the guest list, and you can ask me what you can do to help. Now, right now, the help that I need, I'm going to explain to you what I need. Right now, I need you from whatever state you're from to, I need you to, I'm going to talk about that right there in a minute. I need you to contact your local representatives, and I need you to ask for their scheduler, send an email, tell them that you're coming to this event, give them your zip code, your name, where you're from. Okay, let me know so I can get you on that guest list, and tell them that you have, and then we're going to we need 10 to 15 from each state, which we have more than that, but they can come in groups. And then I want you to I want you to come to this event July 14th and talk about to your representatives, and I will be with you. I will be with you for each group that day. Okay, I want you to tell them what's happening, and then I will finish it off with how we can make solutions that'll protect these children and protect you moms, protective mothers, or mothers that have been through domestic violence, children that are in ongoing abuse. This is going to stop. I did not do these years of work for this to not be over. It's going to stop. Okay, Connie Reguli is, I think, going to jail for 30 days for protecting a protective mother. Okay, we have been fighting for women and children for decades, and good fathers that support us, and good fathers, that are out there. We fight for you too. Please don't think that we don't. We do. Okay, we are all for the family, but it's these abusive fathers that are getting. Thank you so much, Julie. You're so sweet. That are getting children sole custody, and we're fighting in every single. State. And Andrea is their support group for your program. We do Friday night prayers every Friday. We have a prayer group that we do every Friday. It's on a live call. And you can email me at the email that was on the screen a minute ago. I'll try to find it. And actually, there it is. And you can ask me about that. And yes, there's going to be a video shown shortly here at intermission. And in that intermission, it's going to tell you how I can help you, because I have various ways to help families. And, I do get a bit of resistance, but I have learned how to go through every bit of that resistance. And look at, guys, I'm still here. I'm still strong. I have the faith in the Lord like I've never had before. And I know that, God is with us in this, and we're going to come to an expected end. I promise you guys. And yes, make adopted parents held accountable for their actions. I have a story coming actually on Tuesday. You guys have to come watch it at 1:00 about a situation where children were adopted, and the whole horrible nonsense and evil that's behind it. But yes, I am standing, and yes, it was an emergency live. Cindy, that's my producer. It was an emergency live that I have to do so I can explain to everybody about the event. And so I'm thanking everyone, come to the event, but please email me, get a hold of me on Facebook. Anyway, I need all the help I can get right now, because we're approaching a few days. It's literally Thursday, July 14th. It's like days away, really. And I do need help. I really do need help. We're going to get ready to glow. We're going to dispel the darkness. We're going to pierce the darkness all over this country, and we're going to glow in the darkness, mothers. We're going to show them who we are. And so what I need from all of you is I need you to let me know that you want to be on the guest list. That's for inside, outside. Everybody can come to that. You don't have to be on a guest list for that. Bring anything that glows into the night. We're going to be outside between 8 and 10 p.m. Doing a live protest. We're going to be infused with all kinds of independent and regular media. So, and I love independent media. There's nothing like independent media. We are so much more powerful, honestly, if you think about it, because you see, their stories are whatever's happening at the current time. Our story is lasting. So, and we tell the whole story. We tell the truth. She says she glows without sticks. Yes, yes, yes. So, What can parents do that can't make it? Well, we're going to be live all day, so you can spread the word, and you can help by making phone calls to to the representatives, the Congress members, and let them know that what this event means to you. So you can just go down the list or call your local ones. And if you call your local Congress members in Washington, D.C., who are your Congress members, just ask them, tell them that, help me gather groups so that they can get inside, and everyone will be escorted in, and groups will be escorted in, and groups will be able to come in and tell their Congress members what's been happening. And I have solutions. That's the thing. I have solutions to these issues. And then we want to hold them accountable for their violations. ADA rights violations. I am finally making such headway you can't even imagine. Courts admit that I'm right. They know that I'm right. And I even get some wackos. I had this wacky DA and district attorney in Dutchess County said that I wasn't an expert. I was a self-proclaimed expert. I was laughing so hard. What an idiot. And anyway, the case got dropped. So obviously I knew what I was doing. So anyway, they try to fight me you can always tell when they're guilty. And then I have others that literally embrace this because they really know that this is happening. So yes, I will be streaming. Will you stream the event on Zoom? No, I'll be streaming it all over the internet, not on Zoom. It'll be streamed on Facebook Message. It'll be streamed. It'll be streamed here. It'll be streamed on CBS News Network. It'll be streamed on Punish for Protecting News. It'll be streamed on Rumble. It'll be streamed on my main profile page on Facebook. It'll be streamed everywhere. So you can just help share that. If you cannot be there, you will at least be able to watch, but you will not be able to be interviewed, though, unfortunately. So everybody that comes will be interviewed. Everyone that comes will get to talk to representatives. Excuse me. Everybody that comes will be getting to speak to representatives. Fathers, you're welcome too. So come on out. We want you there. If you are a father that is not a domestic violence perpetrator, or maybe you've been falsely accused, or you've tried to protect children, and you could try to protect women, and so on and so forth, please come, because we need you. You're the men that we look up to. So yes, we thank you. And this is going to be it's already, I knew when I began to do this that I was going to have adversity. So I was trying to tell you earlier, though, Antonio Delgado resigned, and the original auditorium atrium room that we had, we lost it, but the House tried to hold it for us. And actually, I have to tell you, members of the House did some amazing things. They really tried to save it, and we tried to get other reps to hold it. But because of what happened in January. I mean, I have my own opinion on that. They're being very, very strict. So also we had people contact there and say terrible things, but they knew better because they knew my reputation from the past going in. So, it still caused problems, but they knew better that my group is not, whatever. No mother should be without their children on their birthday. No mother should be without their children ever. Okay, ever. There are murder victims. There are murderers. There are murderers in jail, in prison, murderers, okay, that have more access to their children than some of the most amazing mothers in the world that are actually amazing human beings that it's just absolutely sick. And we have to come in droves, moms. We need you in droves. I need you in droves. I need each and every one of you to find a way. Come on July 14th. This is it. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I don't know if you guys even understand how this affects everything. I've tried to teach you this over the years. This affects everything, guys. Everything. Good parents only, not the ones who are claiming to be. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, Fran. Yes, I do. There are some awful parents out there using this narrative. So as you guys know, there are always going to be people that try to come off of your reputation when you have a good, clean reputation. And when they're found out for stuff that they're doing, like constant drug use and abusing their children, and they think that they're gonna have me help them, that's never going to happen. If you change, I'm with you. I will walk with you straight through everything that you are going to change, and you're going to acknowledge yourself. But if you don't do that, no. And then if you point fingers at the people that are trying to help you, that don't fly with me. So as I do know, Cindy, exactly what you're talking to, and that it doesn't matter if you're a mother or a father, but we're here to support all these wonderful women, mothers and children, and you good daddies out there, good men that support and protect women. Don't beat women, don't hit women, don't take children from them just because you want to, and make false allegations against them and things like that. So So yes, I'm going to read some of your comments. And guys, like I said, I really, really need your help. I really, really need your help. Yes, not ever should a mother be without her children. Amen. And most mothers are falsifying, most mothers are falsifying accused by government entity. I don't know what your sentence is saying. Can you try to maybe reword that? Most mothers are falsifying accused. I think you're saying falsely accused by government entity. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. They're falsely accused by the government entity. And then with the fathers' rights movement, what they're doing is they have, like, they literally have a playbook. It's a literal playbook. I wish I was joking. They have a literal playbook. Okay, they have a literal playbook, and they follow this false narrative, and it's these horrific child guardian ad litems, child attorneys, judges, and the rest. So again, guys, share this like crazy. Get ready to glow, dispel the darkness, and pierce the darkness with us. We are going to take back these children. We want to protect them. You know, there are heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking situations and stories happening with children in this country. CPS is no good. Even if somebody wanted to call CPS because they knew somebody was children were being abused, it's useless. It's useless. So, and yes, and I want to see Larry Rain and Emilio Benitez in jail. So it's absolutely useless. Yes, it's all false allegations against these mothers. And when you have actual abusive fathers and even mothers, they have children. It just, my mind, I can't wrap my head around it. I just can't. I just know that we need to go. We need lines and lines of mothers standing outside. We need countless of you to come. You know, the amount of people that reach out to me during a day and a night and for months and for years, if you all came to DC for this event, we could totally clean house. We could 100% clean house, and that's what I believe we're going to do. And I have a huge guest list already. I have people coming from all over. So that should empower you to say, you know what, I'm going to this. I'm going to this. I have to go to this. And I also need you to, what I need from you guys when you email me, I need to know where you are, what your zip code is, who your reps are, and I need you to call your reps and tell them that you want to have a meeting with that rep, and we're going to bring in 10 to 15 at a time for each rep, so everybody has a chance to talk and tell their story. Then I will be doing live interviews during the protest. I mean, this is going to be great, and that's why I'm starting the protest at 8, even though it's glow in the dark, and then we're going to light up. Because I'm going to be doing ongoing interviews. I want as many interviews. I want the world to see what's happening and how to stop it and how to prevent it, because these courts are negatively impacting women and children, mothers and children, and this should never be. Okay, and this is just it's got to end, and that's that. So guys, please watch this quick infomercial. This is going to tell you how you can get help with me, and I will be right back after this infomercial when I can find it. I need my producer. Where are you? I know you're watching. I need you. Here we go.
We'll be right back after a message from Punished for Protecting Incorporated. Each new generation of protective mothers is shocked when they first go to family court and find it doesn't favor single mothers and is willing to jeopardize children. Francesca's harrowing experience with the broken family court system, from which she finally received justice after 8 months of struggle, is proof that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Francesca has one of these unspeakably cruel cases and has responded by shining a large spotlight on widespread failures so other mothers won't be shocked. Punished for Protecting the Injustice System of Family Court by Francesca Amato Banfield, advocate, mother, whistleblower, founder, and TV talk show host of Punished for Protecting. If you are struggling with injustices wrought by our courts, this book will help guide you through the process. Available on Amazon.com. Search Punished for Protecting and get your copy today. Help abolish family court by purchasing Punished for Protecting merchandise. Here are our top sellers. See the link in the YouTube video description to find out how to get your Punished for Protecting t-shirt. Get your high-quality Punish for Protecting t-shirt while supplies last, and let everyone know that you stand for justice. Are you being re-victimized by the family court system? Do you need help with your case? Go online and book a talk with Francesca. Go to punished4beingaparent.com/book-a-talk. Fill in your name, email address, and message to Francesca. Someone will get back to you within 24 hours. Francesca and her staff of volunteers continue to work tirelessly every single day for parents and children who are in need of their help. There have been multiple success stories, including Francesca's, which gives hope to others in similar situations. Punished for Protecting Incorporated has incurred out-of-pocket expenses with zero funding to help families get their children back or to save their children from being taken. We also have provided funds to help with retainers, food, lodging, and travel. We really need your help so we can continue to provide our many services. Any amount is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to donate or sponsor a family in need of help, go to Cash App, Free the Children. And now back to our broadcast.
Well, hi again, guys. So I'm here for the Glow in the Dark, Mommies Glowing in the Darkness, July 14th, Washington, D.C. event. We want you to get ready to glow, dispel the darkness, and we're going to be piercing the darkness in Washington, D.C. and all over this nation. Mothers have had enough. We've had enough. We're done. I'm an advocate for 15 years now, and I'm done. I'm so sad to see and hear mothers being separated from their children and children being separated from their good, protective, loving, kind, non-drug using, non-abusive mothers for reporting abuse when they're really being abused. This is a narrative that's been happening for far too long, and we have to end it. And so we're going to be going into Washington, D.C. July 14th. We're meeting at the state capitol. We're having this amazing event. I'm so excited to have this event, and I'm so thankful for those of you that are going to be coming out and the importance of this event. It is just important. And in order to get on the guest list, so you can get inside the state capitol, you can email me here. This is my email, nationalcoalitionfc.cpsreform@yahoo.com. Subject, Glowing Event DC. I need you also to contact your own Congress members of your state and county and let them know that you want a meeting with them and that you're coming in with this group. I will be with you for each group. So each group that goes inside, I will be with you so that you can tell your stories, and then I will tell the Congress members how we can end this and how we can solve these problems and how we demand that these children are returned to their families. We're going to do everything we can to get this done and to get this taken care of. I have Sarah Stanley in jail right now. I'm working with a lot of people right now. We should be having her out soon. But this is diabolical. She's been in there for 68 days. They were supposed to let her leave in 30. I can't say that. I can't really say that, but I can say I've never seen such a corrupt case, even though I've seen a million corrupt, horrible cases that are so wrong. She's an innocent mother. She's never had a freaking parking ticket in her life. She doesn't do drugs. She's not an abuser. He abandoned them, okay? He left them penniless and took the car with nothing when the baby was born, okay? This is sick. I got to court watch this whole case. It's just absolutely sick, and a lot of people are in agreement with that. But unfortunately, these cases are all coming to the forefront, and we've had enough. Look at the Megan Walsh case. I mean, it's just absolutely sick, absolutely sick. What did you say? I'll put the email in your description. No, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I need you guys out there. I need you to come. To the email, you can get on the guest list to come inside the congressional hearing room. We will be escorted in by each Congress member for each group, but we're meeting at 10, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to reconvene in the evening between 8 and 10. I will be taking all your stories. All of you can talk. This is the great thing about it, is that everybody can tell I want to hear your stories. I want to embrace you. I want to hug you. I want to tell you that I validate you. This is what I do. I want to hear your stories. People don't want to hear you. I want to hear you. Okay. I want to hear you. I want you to know that you are not alone. You're not lying. You're not crazy. I'm so tired of hearing that narrative. And that's why I do what I do for the past 15 years. I've been through it. I was retaliated by Judge McGinty. I got him all over the New York Post and all over numerous newspapers. I've had him exposed repeatedly. I actually went to court with somebody else not that long ago who he took her child, and he returned the child just like that, just by me court watching. Okay, it was a beautiful thing to see. So we are having successes. I want to encourage you guys, but when we come together in numbers, women, we are powerhouses, and we can get ready to glow, dispel the darkness, and pierce the darkness. We are powerful. So share this like crazy, moms. I do need your help. I need your help so that we can really pull this off. And that's what we need right now. Okay. So we will be there all day, July 14th. I want to see you all there. I'll be there on July 13th, and I'll be leaving on the 15th. But I want to meet you all. I want to see you in person. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the people who I serve and a lot of people that I haven't met yet. I look forward to that. So thank you so much, Ann. You are too. I love you. What is she saying? Freedom from tyrannical government. They overturned Roe versus Wade, so they'll have more babies in the sick system. Yeah, that's true too. Thank God. I mean, thank God babies will live, and then we don't want them to get into this evil sick system. So that's also why we're doing this. So, and I also have, you should see the people that I have that are coming, that are TikTok influencers, people that have been in the foster care system, people who have been abused by the system. They're all coming to speak on this matter. Nothing is worse than a motherless home. There's nothing worse in this country. No, honey, of course I'm not pushing out moms on medication. Why would I do such a thing? So of course not. Why would I do that? So no, I'm talking about mothers that have a heroin needle hanging out of their arm, or mothers that are doing chronic drugs, and their drugs are more important than their children. And then when they have family who loves them and loves the children, they can't protect them. And I'm talking about those types of moms. I'm talking about abusive fathers that are getting children. So anyway, thank you, honey. Thank you, Sherry. So anyway, so that's it right there, guys. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget this amazing event, July 14th at in Washington, D.C. Everything you need is on this press release. The press release is on my Francesca Amato Facebook page. So please look on there. I believe it's on Punish for Protecting News, but if not, I will make sure it's there. Please take it off of and take it and share it, spread it. The same thing with the videos. You can spread them you can spread my videos when I broadcast. You just cannot alter them in any way, shape, or form without my express permission. You have to ask my permission, or you will be sued. So you can share this video, share them. We want you to share them, and share the. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. And share this press release. Share this press release. It's on my Facebook page. And then there's instructions on there. There's directions, not directions, but there's, in case you don't know where the state capitol is in Washington, D.C., the address is on there. There's instructions for you guys to get a hold of me and what do you call it? And you can get a hold of me, and you can, and I will, bring you in, I will bring you into the state capitol, but I also need you guys to call your local. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe to Live Free with Cindy Lee. I almost forgot to say that. Live Free with Cindy Lee. She's got some great stuff. I was listening myself, and I'll be interviewing with her. She and I are doing a new podcast together. I'm very excited about that. We will be launching that very soon. I'm excited about that. I'm not going to tell you guys too much about it, but it's about coffee. But anyway, we'll be doing a joint one together, and then I'll be interviewing on her program, which I'm excited about that too. She's got a great show, great show. She talks about all kinds of ways to live free and what we should be doing, and that's another reason why we're doing this huge event. So thank you, ladies, mothers, fathers. Join. Don't forget to share this live video. You can share it intact. Let me not forget. You can share it intact. Okay. Just don't upload it to your own platforms, and do not, narrate it and all that other stuff that people try to do without my express permission. So thank you guys so much and have a very blessed night.